Hello YouTube, this is Tiny Boom coming at you with my first tutorial. This tutorial is going to be on a dungeon mob trap. Dungeon mob traps work by killing the mobs as they spawn out of the dungeon. So, I'm here in my little cave system, and I found a dungeon. So let's go up. Over here is my dungeon. It's unlit right now. You can find dungeons by looking for cobblestone that's out of place and this mossy cobblestone. Mossy dungeons are the only place where you can actually find mossy cobblestone naturally. So the first thing you're going to want to do is light up your dungeon really well. And go over what you need. You're going to need a bucket of lava, a bucket of water, another bucket of water, and a few signs. I have a bunch of signs right now just because I'm trying to map out my system. So you only need 3 to 4 signs. Alright, so you've entered your dungeon. This is the mob spawner right here. You can tell that it's a mob spawner by this cage and the fire in it. And then I can tell this is a zombie mob spawner because if you look, there's a teeny little zombie spinning around in there. And if you're looking for a mob spawner, one way to find a dungeon is to toggle the F key, which is the fog key, and it shows all the fire, and you just look for the fire of a mob spawner. And another way is to listen for ambiance. Ambiance is the sound, is like strange sounds like whistles that come from unlit spaces. So I'm going to empty out I'm emptying out the chest. No, I'm not going to have enough room, so don't need that. Alright. First, we need to destroy the chests. Next, mine out the entire floor. So the mob spawner is floating. Alright, after you've mined out your bottom floor so that it's 8 on one side, has a hump here, goes down to here, digs in 3 there, and then flows down there, you have to make an endless water supply. An endless water supply, you just put a bucket there and a bucket there of water. And then it fills itself up. So you want to start in your far corner and add a bucket of water. Now your water should stop right at the edge. If it doesn't stop at the edge, you don't have one side that's 8 long. So now you have to make the entire back row solid water. Until all the water flows and drops off and stops here. So, just fill all this water up. Okay, now it should look like this. The zombies or your whatever mob you have will spawn here and fall into this water. Next thing you want to do is get a sign and put it here. That will prevent water from flowing over it. Make sure you have 2 buckets full of water. and place one here on this hump. It should stop at the sign, like this. See how it just cuts off? That's because of this sign. Next, try and flow yourself up. Flow up. And get your bucket of lava ready. As you flow down, place your lava there. It should flow over the sign and create a lava blade. That's what will kill the mobs. Then place water here, and it will flow down. If you want, you can place the sign that will cut off the water. Next is the hard part. You're going to have to find a way to navigate out of your tunnel so you can access the mob spawning. One way to do it is to try and measure. I know that right now I'm on the 8th side from one side of the dungeon, so I'm going to count 8. Go 9 just in case. Now I'm going to go this way. And I popped right back out. So I'm going to make a sign here that says that the mob entrance is here. Alright. The next step is to go up into your mob spawning area and destroy all the torches. This can be kind of tricky. Alright, after you've destroyed all of the torches, exit the dungeon and plug it up. You may want to put a sign that says dungeon there. Now, all you have to do is come in to your entrance, and there, a torch has already floated down. Change your setting to normal, and wait. Your mob looter is now done. Mobs will spawn, then be killed by the lava, and their items will float down to you. Good luck, and please remember to leave a comment in the comment section below, subscribe, and favorite.